went by him on the left. Yeah, shot right by him, and I went out in front of him, getting ahead of him. So he's probably going to get ahead of him and try to set that spike strip. So another unit has gone by him as well. And so he's going to get out ahead and see what he can do to maybe put a little spike on this guy to keep him from going much further. But right now, we're right on the edge of the LAX airspace. That's why I'm kind of holding out. And he's going so slow, I'm just holding back here, waiting for those LA air units to get out from underneath me here so I can drop down a little bit more and clear the airspace ahead of me. But it's, this guy, he's stuck now. I got a feeling he's just run out of options. Now there's an LAPD area or police car ahead of him there. You see him there? And then he's going to deploy a spike strip. Guy's going to run all the way over the side. Officer, see, no, he didn't deploy it all the way out. He should have run out some more. The problem with that is you run out to try to throw that spike strip, and you might get hit by the car. So, I mean, there's been officers killed in doing that procedure, or shot. But, we've had officers really injured. And they can't throw those things pretty good. But it looked like he got hung up in the tag line that hooks to that spike strip. So
Tim, what's so interesting, it appears that that officer is someone communicating with those two suspects. One could only imagine what they're saying, but one could only think the officer is saying, could you please stop doing this?
Yeah, something like that. I'm sure if I was that police officer, I would be very polite to this guy. But anyway, we'll just let that.
Fuck that piece of shit.
Sure
Kill him.
Some type of communication there to get him to go ahead and.
He almost killed a couple of people.
But, they might have also been teasing with him about his throwing
stupid
ability.
ass.
Well, and also something else that we see a lot of times in these situations are people come out and they start cheering, almost as if fans coming out to cheer the
fans my fucking ass.
Suspects on. So
Be
I don't
my
know if
balls
this is a neighborhood
fans.
they're familiar with, or people have just been watching this on TV and realize where they are, so they're coming out. But again, we've seen the passenger and the driver at times
Bitch got its up down.
and waving, and sometimes even directing traffic and thanking people for moving out of the way, and then almost acting like they're going to throw something if they don't get out of the way. So this is not totally different than what we're used to seeing, but just so brazen in the fact that they continue to go with no tire on the right side.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, they're mugging for the folks on the side of the road, and I'm sure people now, we've been on the air now for an hour and 25 minutes, so people have seen this on TV and know where it is, and they hear it southbound Figueroa, so they're going to start coming out. So shot's going to get pretty long here because we're dealing with the air units that are overhead working the pursuit, so we're giving them a little room here so they can do their jobs, and we kind of hold back here and do our jobs.
Definitely should have hit him.
Just to be able to keep a shot of him. I don't want to get low and start having buildings get in the way, so that's why you're seeing such a long shot not in front. So through 47th Street here, southbound Figueroa, it's going pretty slow, so he's pretty well crippled by that right front tire being gone. And LAPD is going to work up ahead of him and start trying to spike him ahead. I wouldn't doubt with this movement here, he doesn't have much room going to the left, so that'll take him to the Harbor Freeway. There's only a few crossovers ahead. You can see people on the road, they're dancing and screaming. So yeah, you're gonna start.
Why the fuck they do that?
Freeway, or side of the road here as he works
fucking cheer him.
Still moving on. I'm looking down ahead. I got 1, 2, 3 minutes.
Why the fuck they do this shit? Low class motherfuckers.
But you have people running out in the street, and he's made that turn, and now he's going to come back out. This will put him over the Harbor.
Well, it's South LA, of course.
This could be a familiar area. He turned right directly into a residential area.
Just stupid, man.
Yeah.
Maybe or maybe not that they're familiar with.
They want to go to Hotel California. Motherfuckers.
Any side streets that he goes on, he's going to be able to, just be in houses in a second. That might be his thought, is to go ahead and get into the residential area and then be able to bail out and get into somebody's house really quick. But right now, we're just kind of all packed up in the same area. All packed up in the same area here, trying to follow this along. So.
Yeah, this is when